Hello there, Rabbi.
Hello, Joe.
You have chosen a location that I would call idyllic. Some would even call it paradise. And that's my question for today. Is paradise something that we should strive for? Is it a motivation? Do we need the promise of heaven, of an everlasting, really good place to be in order to motivate us to do good things in life?
You have asked the question that separates many religions. How do we instill good behavior? How do we prevent bad behavior? And I think we can look at the track record and see that the idea that you do good to get a reward, and if you do bad, you get punished in life eternal, hasn't worked. Look at the history of the world since the world was created. And we still have all the bad things going on. We still have theft. We still have murder. We still have rape. We still have incest. We still have people cheating other people. And the idea of a heaven or hell has been around since the beginning of time. It hasn't worked. I think it's time to acknowledge that to create a fiction, to get people, us, human beings, to behave appropriately doesn't work. It's time for a new approach. It's time to go to be good for goodness sake. It's appropriate behavior. It's to help your neighbor. It's to help your friend. It's to make society a better place. Just take a very simple example that I like to use, the Beltway, 66, traffic on any highway. We've all been there when people 5, 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, people put on the directionals when they change lanes, things go smoothly, everything's fine. We've also been on the same roads with aggressive drivers, people who think they're entitled to do whatever they want, and how miserable it makes it. And you watch near accidents or an accident waiting to happen. And what is the difference? The difference is on some days, people are considerate and they think of themselves and look out for the other driver. Then it's a pleasure. Even if there's traffic, it's much easier. And when people become selfish and greedy and only look out for themselves, then it's miserable. The traffic laws are the same. Nothing has changed about speeding, about driving aggressively. So punishment doesn't work. Reward doesn't work. We need, as a society, and this means politicians and religious leaders and people in the media, to set the example of doing good because it's good for all of us. And his selfish behavior, the me, just leads to more bad things. No, we don't need a heaven or hell for reward and punishment. It doesn't change human behavior. However, if we can instill basic biblical principles, basic teachings of all religions teach do unto others. All religions teach give someone your cloak. All religions teach about charity, about doing the right thing. They all do. We need to get back to basic religion and basic teachings, and we have to lead by example. The fact that everything is so lopsided creates this idea that I'm going to get away with something, or I have to get away with something. Otherwise, I'm not going to get my fair share. Let's start by giving each of us a fair share.
Well, I know what I think would be fair. We have a new king of the earth, and we make you the first candidate for reign supreme, because I think your ideas are good and I want to see them happen in real life. Thank you so much, Rabbi.
Unlike George Washington, when he was asked if he would like to be king, he declined. If I am asked to be king, I will accept, Joe.
There you go. Vote for Rabbi.